Let's see if I'm getting picked up. Let's see if I'm getting picked up. Definitely hurt myself. Heyo, can't stay long, but I just stopped by to wish that you have a good stream. Thank you, Super Crazy Crasher. Glad to see yees. Yay, Twitter put that out for me. Good on you, Twitter. Doing your work. I don't think I need that right now. Yeah, I apologize if I'm not saying so much right now. I'm actually waiting to see if anybody else decides to jump in. Become a part of the conversation. That being said, I do miss my buddy Jordan. I wish Pizza Hut would give him back to me. I will call Pizza Hut and order one Jordan. And if he's not here in 30 minutes or less, then he's free. I know what I haven't done. I haven't shelled myself out. That's the problem. Hey guys, hey Realm, how's it going, buddy? It's going alright. It took a while for, my Streamlabs display to show that comment of yours. I don't know how long you were probably there, but, just know I did not purposefully ignore. Right now I am just resuming back to showing work on my Chinese Mango comic. Because I think some people like that, I think. Maybe? I'll try talking with you, but don't be surprised if I'm quiet. Also, good job on the LP on SNG. Thank you. I was actually, that was actually going to be a question I was going to ask, you know, if you guys enjoyed the part 1 of Ori and the Blind Forest that I uploaded to SNG. Have not gotten to recording for Will of the Wisps just yet. That's also because I want to be able to make sure I can have all the parts up so I can safely delete them off my hard drive because, ooh, it likes to... Recording for Ori ate up a lot of space. Mango knees. Sounds like a special breed of mango. And apparently JoJo Jazz likes that kind of mango. It makes me laugh that when Game Freak actually gets all the work of side games like remakes and others non-mainline Pokemon and tries something different, people still downplay them. Well, yeah, because Pokemon fandom's filled with entitled children. Like, so, you kids wanted Diamond and Pearl remakes? Not like this. Too bad, you got them anyway. Sorry, excuse my screams of pain. I'm here now, so hide your booze. I didn't have any booze. I got Hawaiian Punch. Not much left of it anyway. Might need to change that eventually. Hello there, check out your Discord. Sure thing, Gilligan. Hey, I noticed you're streaming. You don't mind if I join you on Discord? Not at the moment. Yeah, sorry, my guy. Yeah, that works. Good. Quiet punch better work. Don't mind me. I'm also occasionally, every now and then, checking back up on my boy. I mean, there's rumor going around that Amber Heard is getting booed from Aquaman 2, so there's a reason to party. Hell yeah! Fuck that cunt! It's fine if you didn't notice my compliment of your haircut. No, I think I noticed it. I don't know if it was the last stream that I did where you mentioned it, but I recall somebody talking about it. But you know, yeah, hell yeah, I'm glad that Amber Heard's, you know, getting kicked. Fuck that cunt. But yeah, if you remember from the Neopets stream, Kendra be looking a lot different from before. For starters, my boy's on fire. Thanks to my buddy Ginger and Rome, she got me the Fire Your Pants Are on Fire paintbrush, and I made this boy flaming. And I love him. He is currently undergoing island training right now to level up. I guess the saying of Pokemon fans never being satisfied does hit home. I want them to do the best, but crying, whining, bitching, and moaning, and not giving criticism and putting your subjective points on an objective pedestal is dumb. Yeah. Sorry about the spam internet lag. No, oh no, trust me, I've been there. Yeah, I fixed something on Maya, thank God, and I didn't have to wait for my teacher or classmate for the answer before the last minute, thank God. Yee. What the fuck, Leafeon, your thing is broke. Unfortunately, internets can be that way. I know I've had instances where, like, I've sent people messages on Discord, and then suddenly, like, my message will get duplicated, like, 3 or 4 times. I know it's happened to me and Jordan a couple of times, you know, he'll just be like, yo, dude, what the fuck? And I'm just like, I think Discord may have done a lag. It happens, because technology sucks. Day has not been kind to me, to say the least. Well, fuck. Who do I have to beat up? Who do I have to beat up and give good vibes to? You know, I know Brandon's not here, but who do I have to smile check? Unfortunately, I do not have Siri for a countdown. I feel bad for Maniac. I had a kind day. No, don't feel bad about having a good day when somebody else has had a bad one. Because, I mean, sometimes some people just get lucky, sometimes they don't. But, you know, I mean, you can feel bad, but, you know, don't downplay your own good day for that. That's not healthy. mean, granted, if you're the kind of person to, like, go up to somebody having a bad day and you start gloating about how amazing your day's been just being a dick, then, you know, yeah, go fuck yourself. It's, that's an asshole move. But, like, yeah, no, if you're having a good day, you know, you're having a good day. You know, there's no reason to feel like, there's no reason to put any fault on yourself for someone else having a bad day when you're not. Again, just don't be a dick about it. For some reason, the graph editor was not working, so I put it on the classic mode that I had to look online and fix it. But ranting aside, I'm stoked to play Gen 4. I never had the chance to play that gen that doesn't involve noting or pirating because I'd rather get it officially. Fair enough. I remember back when I was a bit more into Gen 4. Well, more specifically, I was playing the game that got me back into Pokemon. That was Soul Silver. Still absolutely love that game, by the way. It's a really, really good Pokemon game. Really fantastic remake. And I was actually hunting down the rest of the games for Gen 4 because I was so close to completing the Pokedex for Soul Silver. I think the last Pokemon I needed was Spiritomb, and that was it, but things unfortunately did not turn out all that well. And what I mean by that is I lost my fucking Pokewalker. I also remember that was the generation where I had somebody who put me into a Pokemon fight and said, hey, want to face my team? Sure. And they had an entire hacked legendary team where all their Pokemon had Wonder Guard. And like, oh, so you're gonna be that guy, huh? So, his Palkia had it, his Dialga had it, I think he had a Giratina that had it. Yeah, like his whole legendary team was hacked to have Wonder Guard. And if you really want to, getting at least a few turns to replace my ruined ones would be nice. That said, you don't have to get me anything if you don't want to. I wouldn't be able to do that anyway, because she's gone, she gone off my island. She's not selling turnips right now. Getting turnip. And also, since you're here, Mr. Maniac, I would like to thank you for the gifts you've been sending me on Animal Crossing. I do appreciate the DIYs. And I hate modding / hacking's worst criminals. I wouldn't necessarily call them the worst kind of criminal. There's certainly worse things you can do, but yeah, we do shame them people. If you want your W's, earn them legitimately. You know, not with your elite hackings. The only person who can make using elite hacks in a competition funny is Deadpool. And even then, Marvel Avengers Alliance is fucking dead. How's the progress? Well, I just started on this page today, actually. Actually, you know what? I can show you guys, because yesterday I did finish up a page, that being page 27. Fun fact about this page here, I had to completely redo everything, so this page here was made entirely from scratch. Except for this one panel here. This one is actually from the original sketch page that I ended up making, just because, you know, I could still work with it. Everything else, though, because of some of the things that I changed since the original draft, I had to do a major overhaul on it. But now we're on to page 28. I will say I am very happy that anime reactor Aolaxone is now getting into the JoJo. He has made a wonderful life decision. Been busy, eh? Damn, that's a lot of work, dude. Yeah, I have. I've been in the middle of that, along with getting addicted to Neopets again. I'm currently training my Scorchio Kedra and level at the island training, and yet, again, I'll show him again for you guys, because he's definitely changed since last time. He is now a fire Scorchio, the color that I wanted, because the last stream that I had where I was showing this off, I said this is my favorite color of Scorchio. And yeah, thanks to my friend Jen, she got her hands on a fire your pants on fire paintbrush, and I used it on Kedra, and now he is a fire Scorchio. And I absolutely love this. I love how he looks. He's how I've always wanted it. And honestly, I gotta say, despite the fact that, you know, it would have been cool to get, like, my old account back, at the same time, though, considering just how helpful the community as a whole has been to getting me back on track, it's like, I got back to where I kind of was relatively quickly, you know, again, all thanks to just how helpful and good the community has been. So it's like, honestly, I am kind of really glad I did get back into it. Because, you know, yeah, I remember, like, as a kid, I used to always constantly play the hell out of the site. And, again, Scorchios were my favorite Neopet species. So, to be slowly already getting back to where I was before with all my progress before losing my main account, that's amazing. Anyone here see what happened on Turok Evolution? I do not watch Turok. Oh, it was a first-person shooter game. Okay, never mind. I thought you were talking about a show. Even then, still, no, I haven't. Understandable. There's always worse things to get addicted to in games. Points to my 300 hours in Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I mean, never necessarily said it's a bad thing. You know what? Digimans is fine. I remember being a lot more into Digimon, like, as a kid compared to now. But I honestly, I think mainly, I guess maybe the reason I dropped out of it after a while is just because, I don't know, I guess like some of the later Digimons just didn't interest me as much. Like, I think I dropped out of the series by the time they were introducing the concept that the Tamers could fuse with their Digimon, and I don't know, I guess a part of that just didn't appeal to me as much. You know, and since then, I kind of dropped out of it. It's kind of the same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of dropped out after a while. That, and honestly, some of the later character designs in the show are just fucking terrible. Like, I hate how some of the characters look now. It's like, I get there's anime pro tag hair, but then there's some times where you kind of gotta look at yourself and think, should I really be doing this? Some of the new hairstyles in Yu-Gi-Oh! Are just dumb as shit. You just played Sonichino Sadame. Here, play something different. There we go. It's like, I know, I love all the songs they put on this playlist. I mean, of course you do. Why would I put them on there if I didn't like them? But it's like, come on, give some of the other tracks a chance. I swear, there's some things on this playlist I swear never ever fucking play. Also, another thing I would like to make an announcement to in terms of my boy Ked Drop the Fire Scorchio. My boy has officially been to war. He has participated in the Battle of the Obelisk. And he has fought armies. He has taken down at least 100 grumpy mummies and 100 assistant scientists. My boy has blood on his hands. That could not be a more proud owner of a weapon of mass destruction. I should probably have a stream where I do draw Kedrat. I've grown to love that boy. By the way, Realm, I finally finished some of the anime I put on hold, like the classic Sailor Moon final season, and got caught up with Season 4 of My Hero Academia. Yo, perfect timing for that, actually, because Season 5 just got a date drop. It's going to, Season 5 is going to premiere on March 27th, so, yeah, you could not have picked a better time. So, yeah, that's good on you. Freckles on your snout. By the way, speaking of which, one of the weapons that you can actually, apparently you can equip your Neopets now, because I think this may have been something they recently added as like a battle weapon, but you can straight up give your Neopets Dr. Faust's hat from Devil May Cry 5. Like, I know it's called the Unnerving Hat, but come on, I look at that thing and I'm like, that's just the hat from Devil May Cry 5. That's just Dr. Faust's hat. And Kendra is fucking wearing it like the dapper shit he is. So, personal challenge I'm attempting is to get me Sword Fighter, specifically my Rex Me, into Elite Smash before Ryan's Doodle Day X releases. Alright. I mean, I wish you luck on that. By the way, for the people who recently just got here, one thing I want to ask, how did you enjoy the new Let's Play on the Spiffy Needle Geeks? I used to like Frontier, but the whole fusing with Digimon reminds me too much of Power Rangers, for fuck's sake. Honestly, that wasn't even so much my reason as to why I didn't like it. Like, I didn't get Power Ranger vibes from, like, I don't know, I was a very picky kid about, you know, what it is that I liked and didn't like. I mean, hell, like, even as a kid, I did not like Power Rangers. I did not care for it. Like, even as a kid, I watched it, I'm like, this is so fucking fake. Like, I want to say, like, you know, as a kid, like, honestly, I feel like primarily because, like, I guess as a kid, I had a much greater bias towards cartoons, if anything, and I feel like part of that is what translated to me, you know, being much more interested into art. Because, like, you try to show me anything like live action, I would not sit there and watch it. I found live action boring. I was a much bigger fan of animation back then. Like, I didn't like watching live action sitcoms. I didn't like watching a lot of movies with like live people in it. Granted, that's certainly changed nowadays. Because, you know, I've definitely watched a lot of things with, like, you know, real actors and whatnot. But I certainly know, like, as a kid, I was very picky about what it is that I liked watching. And I know part of that was a bit of the turnoff for me with Power Rangers, but even that, again, with Power Rangers, it's just, everything just looks so fake and dumb. Yeah, anytime a monster Power Ranger was launched away, you could just tell they jumped backwards. It's not even just that, but like when you see like hordes of minions trying to surround the Power Rangers and fighting, it's like, I mean, you could just tell, like, you could just see how lazy the choreography is. And, you know, I get it, technology was limited back then, but it's like, there's being limited on technology, and then there's just not giving a fuck. But still, the last episode of MHA made me cry a bit. Yeah, My Hero likes to do that. I'm honestly looking very forward to Season 5 coming out. Like, yeah, it's next month. And also, yeah, sorry about that, but my brother wanted to show me something, and the reason I did those anyways was because I know about Season 5 MHA coming soon, and Sailor Moon Crystal just released 2-part movies in Japan, but hopefully once they dub, we can finally see it. My Hero Season 5 might actually be a simul-dub, because I know Season 4 was. There's actually, I know, yeah, I believe Seasons 4 and 3 were simul-dub, so more than likely, they might make Season 5 also simul-dub, mainly just because they know how big My Hero is over here now. For better or for worse, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Hashtag Horikoshi did nothing wrong. People are just mean. What is your least favorite Cartoon Network show? I have not caught up with Cartoon Network in so long, so I honestly don't know what it is that they're showing right now. Although, I guess if you were to ask me, like, as a whole, what my least favorite one is... That's honestly a tough question, because there were quite a number of Cartoon Network shows that I do like that I can't necessarily like demote as like my least favorite. I guess I could cop out and say everything that came out from CN Real, because everything from CN Real was hot garbage. I mean, there were shows on Cartoon Network, so they should count. You don't know how stoked I am to play Pokemon Ninja Legends Arceus. I'd say my only real gripes that I currently have with Pokemon Legends at the moment is that I couldn't help but notice a bit in the presentation that the game looked rather choppy. Although that could probably just be, you know, they were showing off like maybe an early build of the game, so upon release, they could always improve that, so, which I hope they do, but it's like, yeah, I was noticing through the footage that they were showcasing, it was a tad choppy, and the environments are very empty. Those are my only concerns that I hope that they fix upon the initial release. That being said, if you're wondering what starter I'm picking, Cyndaquil. The minute they made Cyndaquil an option to pick, that was just no contest. I am picking my boy Cyndaquil. As a whole, all the live action shows, yeah, like all the live action shows from when CN Real was a thing, they're all terrible. Every single one of them was bad. Like, Out of Jimmy's Head was bad. Dude, What Would Happen was bad. They were all just bad. I mean, Teen Titans Go did show on Cartoon Network, so that would count as one. I mean, I don't know. I want to say I've grown a little softer on Teen Titans Go after a while, because, I mean, yeah, when it started out, it was bad. It was hot garbage. But from the clips I've at least seen from the Teen Titans Go movie, not gonna lie, it was actually kind of funny. And I'll never look at Dick Grayson the same way again, knowing that apparently it was him and the Teen Titans that got Bruce Wayne's parents shot in an alleyway. But yeah, not gonna lie, that was funny. I guess it's also because, you know, I'm one of those people who know, like, the kind of direction Teen Titans Go are trying to go to. Because, you know, they're trying to be a bit more of a comedy. And being more of a comedy is certainly not a problem. But, you know, it's like so many people, like, for the longest time wanted to keep comparing Teen Titans Go to the original when it's like, that's not the show they're trying to recreate. They're trying to take, like, their own spin on it by, again, making it into a comedy. And that's not inherently wrong. That's not inherently a problem. They can certainly do that. I mean, it's no different from, say, the Adam West Batman show, because that was a comedy. You know, people love Adam West Batman. So, what would be wrong with, you know, Teen Titans Go going for a more comedic edge? I mean, if you don't find it funny, that's one thing. That's one thing if you just don't find the jokes funny, which in that case, you know, fair enough. But, you know, to say that, you know, it's not like the original Teen Titans, well, yeah, no shit, dipstick. That's what they were going for. I never liked the humor of Teen Titans Go. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. You can have that opinion. Not gonna say that it's wrong. Hello there, Lorenzo. Given that it's coming out next year, and more than likely they're getting additional help in side projects, they're usually going to have to push to other companies. They have the opportunity to improve on issues it currently has, and I believe that they will, unlike some people. I almost want to ask who it is you're referring to, because I might already know. The only thing worse than that would be Batman and Robin's Mr. Freeze. He says stupid puns. Hey, Batman. Chill. But yeah, no, I do agree, Malik. Like, I feel like, yeah, considering the time span that they're going to be giving for the release of Pokemon Legends, yeah, more than likely they're probably going to end up taking their time fixing up a couple of things here and there. Although actually, since the subject of like Pokemon 4 Gen 4 remakes was a subject earlier, the biggest thing I want to know, because the whole thing is that they say, oh, they're going to try to make this as faithful of a recreation as possible. Does that even include the HMs? Because if it does, because depending on their answer, that's going to determine whether or not I bother. Because that was my biggest problem with the original Gen 4 games. I fucking hated how the HMs were handled. And considering just how far the games nowadays have gone out of the way to try to abolish HMs, I'm sorry, but I can't help but feel like if they were to include them again, that would be backwards design. And I just could not get into it. You know who I'm talking about, the fans not giving a chance and Verlicify. Okay, I was thinking of a different person, but you know what? That's also fair enough. My teammate just took my stock while I was being star killed. Oh, you ran into that dick, huh? That's why I don't do doubles online with randos. Then again, I don't play much doubles of Smash Brothers regardless. Like I've always been more into singles. I mean, I have occasionally played doubles here and there, but I don't know, not my forte. So I'm working on a fighting game. Don't worry, it's not an arena fighter. Alrighty. But yeah, no, I agree, Malik. Fuck Felicify, he's a Nazi. Yeah, looking good, Chrome. Let's give you a shadow. Oh, cool. Kedrot's almost done training in level. Nice. Sick, my boy. I'm more of a free-for-all guy myself, but of course, when you get stuck in a team battle and quick play and that happens, yeah, gee, thanks, pal. So you weren't even looking to try to get into, you weren't even trying to look to get into team battle. It's just something quick play forced you to do. Man, they still haven't fixed that. Like, come on, guys. Fix the matchmaking. So yeah, my fighting game has some elements from Street Fighter EX, Third Strike, Marvel vs. and Guilty Gear. Nice. Is using Roy in Smash a risky maneuver? I tend to use him a lot in Smash. Use whoever you want. You know, don't let tier. I know me as the Palutena main saying this isn't saying much, but you know, don't let tier lists dictate who you want to play. Just pick who you want to play and just have fun with it. You know, who cares if people say your character's not viable? If you have fun using them and you know, you're able to do well with them, just play them. I mean, hell, my friend Anua, she mains Byleth in Smash Ultimate. It's like, you know, she doesn't care if people say that Byleth's low tier. She uses them and still does well. Realm, how does it feel to be an official member of the Spiffy Needle Geeks? It feels dope. And I have my good boy Ori to thank that. Oh, thank you, bunch of pseudo-intellectuals, for telling the internet I exist. Realm, what song is currently playing right now? It is the Grand Magic Games battle theme from the Fairy Tail game. Other than Smash, what fighting games do you play? I know I did try to get into Street Fighter at one time. I wanted the main Cammy, because I like Cammy's playstyle of, like, you know, I like their playstyle of being like a rushdown mix-up grappler. Just because I just generally like playing characters with lots of different options of maneuverability, like being able to just trip your opponent up constantly. Like, I like being able to... I like characters who can make me feel unpredictable. And, you know, Cammy was fitting the bill for me on that. I know for other fighting games... I'm on and off with Mortal Kombat. Like, you know, I played that. Killer Instinct, I'd love to get more into. And I'm seriously, Microsoft, Killer Instinct needs more love. So, because that reboot that you made, it's super awesome, but I wish there was more done with it. Yeah, you mentioned, yeah, you say if you a game you want to make a comeback, Killer Instinct. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to see Killer Instinct make a comeback. Let's go! Damn right, buddy boy! Yeah, I guess that's a drawback when it prioritizes shorter distances than worldwide. I'll say, I wasn't expecting you to do a live stream today. I was watching one of Beta 64's videos while waiting for Maya to come back. Yeah, I just felt like streaming, aiming some art, because it's been a while, honestly. It's been a while since, you know, I just got to sit around, chill, talk to some of you guys, showcase my work going on here, do something other than, you know, maybe showcasing a game, which, you know, I certainly don't mind doing. Although I certainly don't want to make, you know, I certainly don't want to make showcasing Neopets too regularly a thing. I mean, I certainly don't mind doing it again, just, you know, again, just don't want to make that a regular thing. What about Guilty Gear, the EX series? Fighting EX layer is a thing. I've not played Guilty Gear or Street Fighter EX. I played BlazBlue though, and I did somewhat enjoy BlazBlue. I can't say I'm the most into it. Dragon Ball FighterZ, I'm more so into it because of the memes. That's something that I will say. I do in fact enjoy the memes. Hi guys, I'm gonna get the speedrun world record of the game of life. No! Put down the gun! Tobal number 1. I had to look that up because I wasn't quite familiar what it looked like. Yeah, it certainly looks like a Goku. But yeah, I can't say I've seen that game before. I immediately recognize the art direction. Oh, that's Akira Toriyama. Street Fighter V has Dan returning. Good! Dan, best character! Can't wait to wipe some online scrubs using Dan Hibiki. Oh god, if there's eventually a video of Low Tier God getting bodied by Dan Hibiki, I'm gonna die. In fact, I'm kind of hoping for it now. I want there to eventually be a video where Danny Peaky just goes up to Low Tier God and bodies his and I just want to see Dale get beat by Danny Peaky. That would make my day. this is actually going to be a rather difficult pose to... Actually, do I need to redraw this pose? Because I could... And you know, nah, I'll redraw it just to make it consistent with the other... Just to make it consistent with the other instances. Because I completely changed the posture that Kitsune was making when she was holding Beb and Kamiko. I think just to make it a bit more consistent. I think I'll have her doing the same poses. Hit Maniac Russian Roulette is not an option. I don't want to say that to offend those people. Wait, Russian Roulette is an offensive term? So is Low Tier God kind of like Dark Side Phil? Yeah. That's kind of the best way to describe him. He's actually improving, taking Rio's multi-punch and has more canceling. Oh, you mean, wait, Dan Hibiki? Also, Dale did play as Dan and Locke. Of course he did. Low Tier God's fucking garbage. It's almost as if Low Tier God is bad at fighting games. I'll probably play 3D World later once I get this Bionic Spider done. I still need to watch Johnny's new video he just put out, you know, speaking of 3D World. I was putting that off for a bit. I'm like, why have I not watched this yet today? I probably will after this stream is done. Yes, Dan can cancel his normals into his taunts that did damage and then cancel into his specials. Has more SNK style into it compared to the rest of the cast. Oh, that's cool! I think LTG is worse than DSP. This has come from someone who saw the clip compilations. Honestly, you know what? I actually kind of agree with that. I think Low Tier God is worse than, I think Dale is worse than Phil. Primarily because, only for one reason. Phil at least got the idea to just give up trying to flag down all the "this isn't how you don't play" videos after some time, because it's like, yeah, sometime down the line he began to realize every time I delete one, 5 more appear. So it's like, yeah, it just stopped, becoming worth it after a while. So he's like, you know what, fuck it. You know, in a way, it's clout. You know, people are recognizing his existence. You know, whether people want to admit that or not, you know, that is somewhat working. Dale, on the other hand, still hasn't caught on to the hint that what he's doing is ultimately pointless. Because it's like, again, my guy, you realize every single video that you delete to try to get taken down for copyright reasons, it's just gonna either come back on, or it's going to get replaced by 2 more. I think they're saying they don't want to say a suicide. Oh, okay. You know, that's fair enough. Clout stiff. No, not clout stiff, my guy. Also, DSP was informed that LTG was tax evading, didn't mention LTG by name and said it was a bad idea, and LTG calls him out. Yes, DSP is the voice of reason in that situation. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. What are your thoughts on the early SpongeBob SquarePants, and what's your favorite episode of the pre-movie episode? Fuck, really put me on the spot here, aren't you? I remember I used to be like a massive fan of SpongeBob. Like, if you probably barely see him back there, but there's like a SpongeBob pinata. Actually, you know what? Hold on, I'll actually show you guys. So, you see this guy? He missed a leg. He got his leg beaten right off. And yeah, the back exposed right here. Like this was from a birthday party of mine, like so many years ago. And not gonna lie, I was such a massive fan of SpongeBob that the idea of my friends at a birthday party beating the shit out of him actually made me cry. Like I'm just like, no, don't beat up poor SpongeBob. Don't do that. He's hero. But yeah, like, yeah, my leg! But for early SpongeBob, I liked it. You know, again, I was a really big fan of SpongeBob, like, back when I was a kid. And yeah, some of those early episodes do still hold up relatively well. So yeah, me do like it. I did think after a while, yeah, it did massively dip in quality, like, you know, post-movie SpongeBob, but from what I've been seeing from, like, the current episodes or how they are being handled, I think it's picking itself back up. Not gonna lie, I would like DSP to play my fighting game. He probably would. I mean, if you give him a reason to play it, then yeah. So Ron, have you ever played with a charged character? Guile, Nash, Remy, Balrog, Cracker, Jack, Q? And not really. Again, I tried to get into Street Fighter. Didn't exactly get too much into it. Like, I'd like to be able to get into it, but I think primarily the biggest thing is just, you know, not much practice. Or at least not being able to have much ways of being able to, well, to actually practice the game. And yeah, I know the game is available on PC. I'm very well aware of that. Yeah, I guess that's just something that I need to really be able to set some time to be capable of doing. And honestly, I've barely been able to do that for Smash Brothers. You know, as much as I'd want to, like, be able to try to either practice more Smash Brothers just to like get better at the game. But you know, again, I just haven't been getting too much. I just haven't been able to. I guess part of it is just that it's not just that I have other things that I want to focus more work on, but it's also just that I guess in terms of Smash Brothers, I kind of lost motivation after some time. Like, part of it was, you know, just from the community. Part of it was just because, you know, how I generally viewed my own skill set, because I'm generally very hard on myself when it comes to Smash. So, like, a lot of that did kind of put me off after a while. And, yeah, not to mention, one of the biggest things was, you know, I kind of was very discouraged by the Smash community, like, as a whole. Like, not because, you know, oh my god, he's a Palumi, what a scrub. Because, honestly, I could care less about, you know, people insulting me over the character that I use, because it's like, you know, you can insult the character I use all you want, but at the end of the day, you're still taking an L, buddy. But I guess just, you know, just seeing a lot of the players that I looked up to back then just coming out as just being absolute shitlords, that was a tad demoralizing. And while on that subject, hashtag unban Nairo. Well, about that faithful use of the word, I could be wrong or stretching it, but they could the feel of it being back at Sinnoh, you know, being a remake and all, and probably they will Let's Go this game and use tools to help you with them HMs. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, they'll probably like have something to replace the HMs just to keep things consistent. Now, I'm just saying, if they actually mean like a full-on super faithful recreation, which would include bringing back the HMs, I'm sorry, that's gonna be a turn-off for me. Because I despised how they handled HMs in Gen 4. Also, does it also mean we're gonna have to wait 5 hours for Blissey to faint again? Oh, wait, Street Fighter the movie is not a bad game. It really should be an Evo. Who wants a more faithful Street Fighter movie in live action? I mean, I'm not saying it can't be done. Like, it's something that certainly can't be done. I mean, if Detective Pikachu and Sonic have shown us anything, good video game-based movies can exist. They certainly can, and you know, Street Fighter is certainly something that you can make a good movie out of. Because, I mean, it's an action movie that consists of, like, a lot of, like, tournament fighting. You know, you can make that good. Karate Kid was good. The Rocky movies are good. Those are basically movies that involve, you know, tournament competitions. Why can't you do that with Street Fighter? And I know that's not the only thing with Street Fighter 2. Like, I know there's other, like, other areas within the series where it's like, you know, Ryu's tackle with a Satsui no Hado. There's Shadow Lu with M. Bison. But it's like, again, those can make for good plot threads for a movie. You can make movies out of those. And you can make them good. It is not impossible. Just structure it as a sports movie. Yeah, that could work. But yeah, well, Ralph, guess what? They still haven't taken a shower if they still think your character you use stinks. It's like, sorry, I only listen to people with good hygiene.
YouTube Music has upgraded playlists. Get song suggestions that match your playlist vibe.
Yeah, you know, you could totally structure.
Explore YouTube Music.
Shut up, YouTube. Just play my music. That's your only job today. But yeah, you can definitely structure a Street Fighter movie in like a sports movie. You totally do that. Mortal Kombat 1995 was okay. I hated it only. I hate its only sequel though. I hope the reboot is a fun movie. I still can't believe Daffy Duck was murdered by Sub-Zero. That was my biggest takeaway from that. I kind of want to see a Bloody Roar. No, I kind of want to see Bloody Roar make a comeback. Anyone else remember that game series? I remember Bloody Roar. I mean, I don't know much of it because I haven't played it, but I know it exists. Well, okay, actually, I know it exists because of Ken Icarus's video on gaming in the Clinton years. Where instead of reviewing Bloody Roar 2, he just, I think he only instead reviews, I think it was either Marvel vs. Capcom or it was another Street Fighter game. And he's like, all my criticisms of this game can be applied to Bloody Roar 2. And it's like, so, you basically make a review of a completely different game. And then just say, oh, by the way, my same problems apply with Bloody Roar 2. It's like, excuse me? Round, have you ever played Street Fighter V? I have not played Street Fighter V. I know of it. I've definitely seen a lot of footage of it. Again, more so just watching Low Tier God getting his ass kicked. I just have not played Street Fighter V. But, you know, if I did, again, I'm totally going Cammy. I don't know, because, like, Cammy and Chun-Li have always been, like, my two favorite Street Fighter characters. I love those two. Also, sorry it took so long to ask this when you asked who I was referring to with Pokemon fanbase getting over mad at new games, and I said the fans of List 5 who you were thinking. Who I was thinking? I was thinking of a certain, Mr. Powerhoods man, aka Spax. You know, Mr. I'm gonna make a transphobic tweet about Splatoon 3 and wonder why people are getting on my ass about it. And then that wasn't bad enough, so hey, it's Black History Month. I'm going to start victim blaming people and say that racism has a right to exist. And that he should be allowed to use offensive slurs because he knows friends who do. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. Realm, Street Fighter V has Guile shooting machine gun sonic booms. Oh yeah, oh no, I've heard horror stories about how bad, how busted Guile is in Street Fighter V. Like, I know I don't play the game, but I hear horror stories. And that honestly sounds amazing. Yeah. Just, yeah, like, so many people were, like, getting on, like, were getting on his tweets, just being like, this is just victim blaming and at the worst possible time, and that's why his whole fucking Twitter is on protect only mode. Because She's a fucking bitch. Speaking of which, though, I'm actually gonna post something in the chat in case some of you guys haven't taken a look at it. How did SPAC went from whining about Sonic voice actors to that? That's a good question. Like, I'm friends with a black guy, that means I can use the N-word, right? No, God, no. Yeah, that does not give you the N-word pass. You know what? It's not letting me do it through Streamlabs, so fuck it. I can have another means of doing this, but in case some of you guys have not seen it yet, here, my bud Nicola. Yeah, my buddy Nikki made an entire twit longer about their interactions with SPACs as a whole, so feel free to read that if you got the chance, and also feel free to spread that around so their work can be heard. I didn't post your comic in the bot community post. It's alright. Streamlabs, you ninny. And actually, hold on. Another thing to also mention too is that he sent another email to Mike Maverick where, I shit you not, the first thing in his email, he straight on admits to being transphobic. Like, dead ass right then and there, he full on admits that he is transphobic. And yet, on his Twitter bio, he wants to call himself an ally to the LGBTQ+. It's like, yeah, okay, dude. Sure. Can you link me the comic again? Sure thing, Lorenzo. I can do that. I'm gonna link it to you through Discord, my guy. Okay, here you go. Here, talk about SPACs again. I was talking about him because Malik was wondering like who I was referring to back in one of his original comments, because he was talking about how like he vaguely mentioned how, you know, he's got like some people are changing on like some people, and I thought that's who he was referring to. You know, I'm just giving people like the heads up of like what's currently happening, along with spreading Nikki's twit longer. I'll check it out later. Right now, homework. Fair enough. Also, after you're done streaming, can I show you my character designs? Sure, Lorenzo. Ketra, how are you doing? Oh, nice. Ketra's got 15 minutes left on this lesson. Yee. But yeah, if you wondered why his entire Twitter is on protect mode right now, yeah, it's because people called him out for not just being a transphobe, but also for victim blaming people who are victims of racism and sexism. You know, on Black History Month of all times. Let me know since I drop off at streams. Will do, Lorenzo. Actually, Lorenzo, you know what? Send them to me now, and I'll take a look at. I'll probably take a look at them later. I still remember when I ratioed it. So Spax fully admitted that he's transphobic called through an email. Yeah, he sent Mike an email where the first thing he admits is that he is transphobic. But the dumbest part is that he tries to justify it by calling Mike a misogynist and possibly a pedophile. No, not even that he is concrete. Not even that he's concrete on it. Just that he's possibly one. Even though, you know, the whole thing of Mike being a misogynist is not fucking true whatsoever. Because, I mean, yeah, he's had issues with, like, he's had some issues with female streamers, like, in the past. He will fully admit to that. But, you know, he was able to make amends with them, and he's gotten over that. And not to mention, again, if he was a misogynist, he would not be friends with so many women as he is right now. Also, you said Spax heading on the new Pokemon tour. Did I hear that wrong? No. He was talking about Splatoon. And he was whining about how he thought that because Splatoon 3 was removing the option of picking a gender, he thought that Nintendo, and I kid you not, that they were he thought that they were committing mansering. You know, hold on. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of the fucking word if I'm trying to say it at the top of my head. Misandry, that's what it is, misandry. What was I trying to say before? I tried to say it as mansandry. God damn. Yeah, guys, Nintendo are committing mansandry. But yeah, no, he was saying that they were committing misandry by not including the option to give your Inkling a gender. Which, you know, is obviously not true whatsoever. Like, if you're not sure what that is, misandry is essentially similar to misogyny, except it's not hatred towards a woman, but hatred towards a man. But it's like, if that were the case, though, if Splatoon 3 were truly trying to spread an agenda of hatred towards men, they would not give you masculine customizations to give your Inkling, because you can still do that regardless. This be a classic Spax moment. Yeah, essentially. There's also just the little factoid too that if we're taking into account of, you know, what it is that the Inklings are, they are squid kids. And fun fact to you guys, squids have very interesting means of adapting and evolving to suit their environment. One of those adaptations they can go through is, believe it or not, changing their gender. And it's not a thing that squids themselves are known for doing, there's a lot of aquatic life that are capable of doing it, but some aquatic life, if there is a diminishment in females in their population, males of the species will go through an adaptation where they become female. Clownfish are also a species that can do this, which means that Merlin from Finding Nemo is actually a trans icon this whole time, and we just didn't know. Seriously, Spax needs to be held in jail without bond. Why has not had the cops called on him? Somebody get me the FBI. Unfortunately, there are some people who tried. Believe it or not, there are legitimately people who did attempt. But the reason they did not get so far is because they give the excuse that, well, he's in a different state, so we can't do anything about it, which honestly sucks. And it's just further reminder that we honestly need to treat online harassment far more seriously than we do. Because shit like that is infuriating to see. Because it's like, unfortunately, there are some law enforcement that don't take online harassment as seriously as they should. Especially considering how much more common that people being online is nowadays. You know, with the pandemic happening and all that, because a lot more people are, like, being online using the computers and whatnot. So, more than likely, you're going to have instances where online harassment is going to be more common, because more people are going to be gathering in this spot. So it should be taken more seriously, but it's not. I mean, the Inklings still look, and the Ocklings still look both feminine and masculine. They're just considered styles rather than having whatever Splatoon version of Professor Oak asking you if you're. Yeah. Call the cops in his state. Boom. I'm actually curious if anyone's tried that. Like, no joke. I'm actually curious if anyone's actually done that. It's like, man, we tried calling the cops, but you know they say they can't do anything because he's out of state. Have you tried calling their state? What? I am Deku on the day he discovered he had legs. Young Midoriya, you can't keep breaking your arms. I know, I'll break my legs. Midoriya, no. And I butchered what I said, must be getting tired. I feel ya. I so feel ya. Okay, so fam, I went to Event Hub's comments and saw some scrubs complaining about charge characters. Thoughts on their smooth brains? Thoughts on my smooth brains is, get good. I know that's a generic response, but it's like, honestly, my thing, if I can be serious with the kind of advice that I give, because, you know, obviously, you know, I say get good in jest. But it's also like, it's not even just simply an issue that I see in Smash, but it's like just fighting games in general, or any kind of competitive game in general, where people will complain about an archetype maybe being like too overpowered or being too brain dead to use, and instead of actually trying to improve in like the matchup aspect, they just go online and complain about how broken it is without actually trying to figure out how it works or what like its downside, what the downsides to them are. And I've been recently watching a set of videos from a channel called Elevate Yourself, where a guy named Coach Donnie, who is a volleyball player and a volleyball coach, has been reacting to episodes of Haikyuu. And he honestly said something to me that still radiates very well with me, and I think he makes a very solid argument with this point. But complaining is a right that you have to earn. If you don't put in the work to actually getting better at something, if you don't put in the effort to like try to improve, if you just sit around, get too lazy, don't actually work at any kind of aspect you're trying to like take seriously, and then things go wrong, you can't complain, because during that time that you decided not to work at what it is you're trying to get better at, you could have been trying to improve yourself. And because you wasted that time doing nothing to improve yourself, what did you expect other than just to end up failing at what it is you were trying to do? Like, if you actually did put in the work and things still didn't go right, then yeah, you can still complain, because, you know, that's all that hard work just kind of blown up in your face. You tried everything you could to try to make things better, and things still didn't work out, and that happens. In that case, you do have the right to complain. But if you did do nothing, if you didn't do anything, that's on you. Complaining is a right that you have to earn. If you complain without putting work into anything, you're only acting entitled. And I think that's a really good quote that he gave. Hi, Nikki. Yes, I did share your tweet. Honestly, even if you're not like the biggest fan of Haikyuu, hey, I'm still watching your stream, but you don't mind if I text chat you here? I don't mind Gilligan. Not at all. But yeah, like, even if you're not like the most into Haikyuu, I'd still recommend checking out Elevate Yourself, just to watch Coach Donnie's reactions to the series, because he does occasionally give some really good nuggets of wisdom. He's also the reason why I approve of Oikawa having the nickname of K-pop. Realm, holding back during buffering is so hard. I can't just hold back while jumping forward. What do you expect me to do? Lab things? I don't condone swatting. I never want to think about it. It is not a prank. Remember Andrew Finch's murder? Right, yeah. Swatting bad, regardless who it is and if you think they deserve it. I still remember when Darkside Phil was swatted. But yeah, it's like, you can not like a person as much as you want. Like, that's one thing. When you actually try to do something that could endanger their lives, that's going too far. Like, I feel like a big thing, too, when it comes to, like, people trying to get into fighting games. I feel like a lot of people's biggest issues is, like, not just simply because, you know, they want to get better at the game. They're more so focused on trying to look flashy than trying to play optimally. And then, you know, when they can't do, like, their flashy combo that they learned that's probably super impractical, they get butt mad. It's like, no, I want to do my super cool flashy thing, but here you are being boring and dumb. I mean, they're winning the game, son. People have been saying that no one liked the Pokemon presentation. Like to dislike ratio has proven them wrong. Honestly, very much like the Smash community, people in the Pokemon fandom also like to make generalizations just simply based off of like their own pettiness. Because, you know, instead of actually having a point to bring, they just want to generalize and say, yeah, nobody likes this just because they personally didn't like it. And I mean, my biggest issue with the presentation is that I honestly wanted to skip the first 5 minutes of it because it really dragged. Like, I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to set up, like, you know, oh, look how far Pokemon has come as a franchise. It's like, I get that, but I also want to get a move on with the presentation. Oh, hey, Kedrat's done. Kedrat has increased in level. Aces. Alright, I think, you know, I think I'll get Kedrat to go through another level up. Oh, motherfucker, you would ask me for a goddamn Neo Code Stone. Son of a bitch. I can at least take one of these Code Stones from the shop. I hate when the islands ask me to get Neo Code Stones. Why are these specifically the most pricey ones? Killing my fucking wallet doing this. Alright, Kedrat, time to get you to level up, buddy. Alright, and in 3 hours, Kedrat will be level 27. To be fair, Brian, being flashy while someone is being really boring and winning. Being flashy while someone is being really boring and winning, but in the case of doing the boring thing, I see no reason why to do it. Where's the fun in that? Well, the thing about it is that a lot of people will just instantly assume that a player's like playstyle is boring, regardless how, even despite the fact that it's optimal. You know, it's like, because it's like, you know, honestly, I'm the kind of person where it's like, you can call what I'm doing boring, but it gets the job done. And that's what I mean by optimal, because, you know, at the end of the day, you're trying to win a game. You know, trying to do it, like, you can try to experiment with, like, impractical things just to see, like, you know, hey, maybe this will work, or maybe this will be a funny meme. Like, you can do that. Like, you can do stuff, like, just to test it out and whatnot. But, like, when it comes to, like, actual competition, I try to not be too experimental. The DP remakes are the only ones that has the most dislikes, but they arguably have less dislikes than Sword and Shield. I also want to probably preface this by saying that most of those dislikes are probably from extremely butt-mad Pokemon fans who didn't get exactly what they wanted. Personally, I'd rather losing doing something dumb or funny compared to just pressing one button over and over. Hey, you know, that's your thing. And I'm not gonna say, you know, you're entirely. I'm not gonna try to say, you know, you're entirely wrong to have that mindset, because, you know, I'm certain you have, like, your own playstyle. To me, it's just like, you know, hey, you know, if this gets me the win, that's just what I'm gonna try to do. Because the thing, too, is, like, even if you think, like, a person's playstyle is, like, boring, that doesn't suddenly make it uncounterable, because you can still play around it. You know, you just got to be able to figure out, like, what it is that, like, they're doing to try to get them out of them. Like, fighting games are generally just all about pattern recognition. Because, you know, even though you're facing real people, and real people can always, like, change and adapt on the fly, they still have a pattern they go by, and that's the kind of pattern that you want to try to get down. And, you know, if they try to mix things up, again, that just means, you know, that's a new pattern that you have to try to get down. Can you guys tell I've been playing Hollow Knight? Because that game's also all about pattern recognition. Some people also stated that Legends looks ugly too, despite it looking way better than Sword and Shield. I don't really have much of a comment on that, primarily because I don't think Sword and Shield look that bad. Look at you, Nesmate, side B, side B, side B, side B. I'm playing my favorite game ever. Just SDI. Like, you can escape PK Fire, you just gotta SDI out of it. Why Smash inputs are dumber than Street Fighter inputs. I don't want to say dumber, they're simpler. Yeah, I honestly would not use dumber. They're just simple. And simple isn't bad. Yeah, as long as your game works and your mechanics are fundamentally sound, that's fine. Bro, how do you lose to E Honda? I don't know. Ask Low Tier God. Hey, to be fair, you're not on Twitch, so you can in fact say simp. You are in the safe zone. Actually, quick question, Lorenzo. Doesn't Street Fighter allow you to, like, play with, like, simplified inputs? Or am I thinking Marvel vs. Capcom? Because I know Marvel vs. Capcom has it. I just didn't know if Street Fighter also had it. In terms of people being mad at the Diamond Pro remakes, certain remakes like Resident Evil 2, Final Fantasy 7, Crash and Trial Trilogies, Demon Souls remakes spoiled a lot of people and expect the Pokemon Company and Nintendo to make remakes like this. And I can get that. I can certainly get that. But at the same time, I don't think it's as big of a deal as they're making it out to be. And Marvel vs. Capcom is just automatically done by mashing buttons. Okay, I know. I know it was Marvel vs. Capcom. I just wanted to know if Street Fighter also had that. Because that's one I was not certain about if it did. I'm still looking back at the beginning of this stream where it was very quiet. I'm glad to have you guys to give me conversations to talk about. These things are getting too boring. Not sure. I haven't played Street Fighter 4 or 5, only the arcade ones. Street Fighter is a masher, I say, with personal experience. No. No, Street Fighter is not a masher. I can say this from personal experience. Street Fighter is not a masher. Like, cause I know when I was being tutored in how to play a Street Fighter, the first thing I was being taught with Street Fighter is that the game is not about how fast you can put the input in, it's how precise you can do it. And one of the practices that I was made to do was I had to do about 10 successful Hadouken motions. I tried to combine successful and Hadouken in the same words. Shows my precision. Street Fighter's a game all about precision. Well, guess what I don't have, guys. Only a master if you made E Honda or Chun-Li. I would not say Chun-Li because at least from what I've heard, Chun-Li is actually a much more technical character. Because I mean, yes, you do have a lot of Chun-Li's rapid kicks that you do, but in order to do like a lot of her other moves, you do have to be precise with her inputs. Otherwise, you're gonna get that move to come out. And in some cases, you know, if that's not a move you want to come out, you know, you're going to want to make sure you can be precise enough not to do that. I say I don't have much Street Fighter. No, I don't play much Street Fighter. Now check out my Street Fighter knowledge. Well, that just means I suck. I wouldn't say it's because you suck. You just need to put work towards it. Because, you know, again, to get back to my earlier point, the thing that I was required to do was to do like 10 successful Hadouken motions in a row. And if I messed up once, I'd have to start over. Because what that builds up is your precision to being able to put in the input. So eventually, putting in a Hadouken motion eventually becomes second nature. Like, you can just do it without thinking. Yeah, as someone who is a casual fan of Street Fighter is not a button masher. It's not like a typical arena fighter like Naruto. God. Don't even get me started on my Ultimate Ninja Storm days. Is E Honda a masher? I wouldn't know. I don't see too much of E Honda, and I've never picked up the character once. I only primarily know Chun-Li is a bit more of a technical character because, I mean, for one thing, I actually tried using back when I had Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, I did want to use a team of Chun-Li and Morgan. And when I was using Chun-Li, a lot of her inputs, like, I had a very hard time attempting to do them just because I keep getting the fucking rapid kick to come out, and it's like, no, that's not what I'm trying to do, game. So, like, that's why I know Chun-Li is definitely a character that does require a bit of finesse. Because, you know, you want to try to make sure you're not getting that move to come out if you want something else to occur. Yeah, that's just one move. Chun-Li has that's just one move. Chun-Li has multi-strike. Yeah. So does Ken. Does Ken? Is that something that they gave him in Street Fighter 5? Because I don't recall. Well, I guess it's Shoryuken. I guess if you want to count as Shoryuken, because that is multi-hit. You know, unlike Ryu's, where it is just like a single hit. So I guess if you did want to count that. this is why charged characters are the best. I mean, you can certainly have that opinion. And it's funny too, because it's like, it's funny because like, yeah, I say I don't have much Street Fighter knowledge, but it's like I can look at clips from like Low Tier God and just still point out exactly where he fucked up and got him the loss. I just can't help but find that funny. It's like, yeah, Dale, how does it feel knowing that someone who doesn't actively play Street Fighter can school you in Street Fighter? Multi-hit DP that Sakura's EX Shuken. Okay. Remember in Street Fighter 4 3D on 3DS where the charged characters like Guile are absolutely broken because of the touch inputs? I haven't heard much of Street Fighter 3DS. I mean, I know it existed. I'm actually going to be right back real quick. I'm actually going to get a refill on this glass. I know I haven't drank from it much this stream, but seeing it that empty makes me want to cry. So enjoy the music while I am on BRB. turn, peoples. Now, did you treat the wife well? I certainly hope you did. Apparently, my Otob, how dare you? How dare you stop my music? Let's get this back up. Right, so yep, I'm back. Did you treat the wife well? If you didn't, wife was there. Didn't. Maniac, I'll be seeing you after class. And I mean, I'll be seeing you after class. Speaking of charge inputs, my USA rep is also charged with tons of leeway to pay, so people will never mess up a charge input. What's a charge character? That's honestly one aspect that I'm still not the most well-versed in, but I guess since Lorenzo is much more of like the charge character aficionado, I'll let him explain it. Like, I know some of my character archetypes, I'm not the most well-versed in all of them. I guess mainly because, you know, one of my primary fighting games I play is Smash, and there's not really much you could consider a charge character in Smash. A charge character is where a fighter's inputs required to hold down specific movements like D-pad or sticks. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thanks for that, Gilligan. Charge characters have charge inputs where people catapult the joysticks and then punch instead of the usual quarter circle inputs. It can be used offensively and defensively. Okay. Okay, so yeah, those kind of, I don't know, I guess those kind of characters just really weren't like the archetype I care to really play as. Yeah, again, I'm much more. I'm much more about versatility. Which explains why I'm a Palutena main in Smash. Did you see the meme I sent you on Discord like 3 hours ago? Oh yes, that one. The Pyra and Magmar. Yeah, Pyra on top of Magmar. Thanks, I hate it. Mario and Luigi would be the Ryu and Ken clones. Yeah, that is how I always did see Mario. I always thought, you know, Mario was the Shoto. See, guys, I know what a Shoto is. But yeah, Mario definitely would classify as a Shoto. Meanwhile, you have Donkey Kong, who's just a furry Zangief. You cannot convince me otherwise. He's even got that same spin move that Zangief does. Could Zangief possibly be a lost member of the DK crew? Also, DP motion is Shoryuken or drawing a Z on the joystick facing the opponent. I know what Shoryuken motion is. Yeah, like I know the motions. Like I know yeah, Shoryuken is like you make a Z formation with the joystick. There's Hadouken motion, which is a quarter circle. There's half circles, you know, those full circles. Backwards quarter circle, like reverse Hadouken motion, because that's how you do Ryu's Tatsumaki. Actually, Incineroar is more like furry Zangief since he's a wrestler like Geef. Yeah, you can make that. I just say DK because DK came first. McDonald's ECDP for DNG stream. Come on, Capcom, have Zangief for Hacker in Smash. Capcom have enough characters in Smash. They have Mega Man, they have Ryu, they have Ken. Like, come on. They're triple dipping. I mean, Christ, at least allow Namco to have another rep in the game. Like, Jesus. They're still the only one with one single rep. Although, doesn't Mario and Luigi also have Zangief's Lariat? I don't think they do. If you're talking about like the spin move that they do, I don't think it's exactly Zangief's like spinning move. Next Smash Fighter, Klonoa, please, please. SNK, true. True on SNK. But still, we're long overdue for another Bandai Namco rep. Like, Pac-Man is all alone in the roster. You want to make Pac-Man feel alone? Do I dare say it? What do you dare say? And it better not be the N-word. You do not have the pass. Skyla said so. No one here has the N-word pass. See, there you go. See, she said it. Responsible girl. Next Smash Fighter, Soul Calibur character, also Klonoa is me cutting. Oh. Why me gunner though? I guess you could maybe see the Wind Ring as like maybe a gun or something. I mean, I don't know. I guess I would take into consideration if Sakurai knows what Klonoa Heroes is, because Klonoa used a multitude of different weapons in that game. One of them being a sword. And he did have a cannon in that game too, so I guess if you want to give him like, I guess if that's another projectile he has, you can be like, yeah, no, he totally gunned. You just make some of his bombs look like the ones from Heroes. Is it the W word? No. I wasn't even aware there was a W word. I wanted another SNK rep. Raiden would be perfect for Smash. How many Raidens are there in video games? There's Raiden Mortal Kombat. There's Raiden Street Fighter. Not Raiden. Raiden Metal Gear. What other Raidens are there? How many Raidens exist in the world of video games? Well, Mortal Kombat is pronounced Raiden. I don't care. They pronounce it wrong. It's Raiden. Not Raiden, Raiden. I'm not sure if you saw, but I found a discovery that there's an open world 3D platformer that predates Bowser's Fury by over a year and a half, and it's called Woodle Tree 2. Can't say I've heard of that. I said this a few times, but personally, most wanted Namco character, Spooky, Pac-Man World 2. Ooh, that would certainly be interesting. Yeah, I played Pac-Man World 2, and it's like, you know, yeah, Spooky was, he was quite the guy. Rains hellfire onto the Pac-Man. And then tries to knock me off the arena using his Pac-Rams. Because he's a dick. There's a demo of it? Okay, cool. I don't know, how many Isaacs are there in video games? True! There's also a lot of zeros in video games. There's just a lot of zeros in fiction in general, because it's like, there's also Code Geass, where Lelouch goes by the alias of Zero. It's like, how many zeros do we need, guys? Stop calling the Bandai Namco, it's Bamco. Listen, Lorenzo, I'll call it whatever I want. You are not my mother. For Smash. Pac-Man World 2 was one of, if not the first game I'd ever played, and I still to this day have never beaten Spooky. My childhood haunts me like a ghost to this day. I've beaten Spooky. So, take that, Mr. Maniac. I beat your children's platformer game. Curses, how dare you? How dare I defeat the main bad guy of a video game? That's not justice. Oh. That's why Jordan's not come on Discord. He's playing Bloodborne! Yeah, I was wondering why Jordan wasn't, because I figured I think it would have been, like, home by now from work. I'm like, I wonder what's going on. Oh, he's playing Bloodborne. So, fellas, I honestly think mimic characters are underrated in fighting games. 12 of Makujin are examples. Not clone characters with similar moves to other characters. Mimic characters who steal moves of the characters they fight. What it, I'm trying to think of them. It's like, wouldn't Grandmaster from Soul Calibur also count? Because, like, I know, he and a couple of other characters, at least from what I played in Soul Calibur 5, their gimmick was that in between rounds, they get, like, you'd be playing as, like, a different character's moveset. I'm canceling my friend Realm Wars on my Twitter.com. He beat Spooky and Pac-Man World 2 before me, how dare. Oh no. Mr. Maniac, I've already had to dodge getting canceled once. True story, by the way. I guess they did steal moves from another fighter, I suppose. Yeah. Realm Force is over. Ah, man. I'm over before I could really get started. How does it feel? How does it feel, Mr. Maniac, to try to get a small-time channel just canceled from YouTube? You feel good about yourself? Feel accomplished? That itchy. I had a shower. I'm a nice, clean boy. Better watch out for the K-pop stands. Hi, Josh. Yeah, no, like if you guys want context of what I am referring to, there was a person who was going after Nikki because of the whole the whole fucking SPAX bullshit. Because after like a bunch of people called him out on like his sexist/racist post on Twitter, he not only did he block a bunch of people for calling him out, but he also would then he then followed up by saying, I overdosed on my meds, and if I die, I told someone who to blame. And this person started coming after Nikki and even me to an extent because I was defending Nikki in a sense, where they were saying like, oh, it's because of you he overdosed on his meds and you should feel bad. And it's like, and yeah, no, because here's the thing, and I know what I am going to say is probably going to sound kind of shitty, I'm aware, but it's instances like that where you kind of lose my sympathy a little. Because, like, listen, it's not so much the fact that, oh, you're suicidal, I don't have any sympathy for you. No. Just trust me, I personally cannot have that be my argument. Because, I know a good chunk of you have, seen my twit longer from, like, months and months ago, where I was kind of in that same rut myself. I cannot have that as my reason for not having sympathy, because, that's kind of bullshit. My problem with the way Spax handled it, and this is my advice to anyone, do not, under any circumstance, use attempting to kill yourself as a response to criticism. Not only does it not make you look good in the end, it's also gaslighting, because you're essentially taking the people who are detracting you and you're trying to make them feel guilty over doing nothing wrong but stating an opinion, and that's just beyond scumming. Like, if you get called out for something, it's not the end of the world. You can still bounce back from it. Like, even from, like, some of the worst cases that you probably could have done, like, maybe you said something transphobic, you said something racist, you can still learn your lesson even after that and, be a better person afterwards. It's all whether or not you want to work at becoming that better person. But yeah, it's not the end of the world if you do end up getting called out, but you can't, but telling somebody that you feel like killing yourself as a response to criticism is not how you handle it. You do not do that. It's at that point where I end up losing my sympathy, because I see shit like that and it's like, I can't respect that. I can't respect that, because no one out here is trying to get you on that edge. You're just trying to say that as a means to try to force us to feel bad. And that's really shitty, especially considering the number of cases that do get ignored because of people like this. And those are the people who legitimately do need that help. Like, they end up not getting the help they need because of that crap. That's what I don't sympathize. Hello there, Big Mac. Spax should talk about let him overdose. I wouldn't say that, Mr. Maniac, because as much as I think Spax is a piece of shit, I'm not going to encourage the idea of him overdosing, because I want to be the better guy. I don't need to say those kind of things to a guy like Spax. Because, like, at the end, if he ends up, if by some miracle he does end up getting better, that's great on him. It's up to him if he ends up wanting to make that extra move, but as long as he wants to keep acting like a piece of shit, fuck it. I'm not gonna, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna have, like, zero respect for him. Yeah, and I've been in it before. I hate people using it as a weapon or criticism. Yeah, exactly. And, the person who I was talking to in question when I was bringing this up, the funniest part is, like, they kept trying to tell me, oh, they're neutral in this situation. Like, they're trying to, like, speak down to both sides. But it felt like more so they were going after people like me and Nikki than addressing both sides. And that's a problem when you're trying to remain neutral, because when you show more favoritism towards one side than another, you're not being neutral. You're clearly showing that you're taking a side. And it also doesn't help with the fact that even they themselves admitted that, oh, they didn't care what Spax did. And it's like, if you want to consider yourself an advocate for mental health, you should care what he's doing. Like I said before, Spats is also part of the problem that makes POC and the LGBT to legit hating any cis straight white people because of his shitty actions. Yeah, like, he's part of the problem. It costs $0.00 to not be a shitty person. Spats needs to be arrested by the Cyber Troll. Also, Realm, do you think Mimic Fighters are a bad idea? No. I don't think they're a bad idea. I mean, just look at Kirby. Are you gonna tell me Kirby is a bad idea? Absolutely not. You know what, Cooper Animates? I did do it. I did beat Spooky before Mr. Maniac, and you know what? I'd do it again! I still have my PS2, and I still have the game. I'll do it again. Honestly, the real challenge of Pac-Man World 2 is, honestly, the Haunted Bio. Like, fuck that level. Pirate Mythic presentation this week. I'm very excited for it, especially considering, not gonna lie, I want to pick those two up as secondaries. And I can't believe Captain Falcon ripped off Ganondorf. Yeah, no, what an asshole. Speaking of Pac-Man, I heard the Red Ghost is the hardest boss in the game. Oh yeah, fuck Clyde. Clyde was an asshole. Like, honestly, Clyde is the true final boss of Pac-Man World 2. Alright, see you later, Josh, and hello, Worlds Collide. My internet died. What did you say about Kerbo Realm? I said, would you say Kirby is a bad idea? Because if you don't, you would, you're wrong. Weird how Clyde and Blinky had their names swapped in the Pac-Man World games. Yeah. Dang, 8 viewers? I can't believe it. People actually watch my things. When did this happen? I thought I was supposed to be getting canceled, Mr. Maniac. You're not doing a very good job of canceling me. It's been too long. How are you? I'm doing good. Just doing some art while chatting with you people. I would have a Jordan with me, but he's busy playing Bloodborne. That's fine. Oh, here, I'm gonna make Chrome's head just a tad smoother. I want to be able to fit more of them in this panel. Also, Street Fighter V has 11, a new mimic character for Street Fighter V. Neat. I'll get him next time. Hey, hold on. You mean Jordan? No, leave Jordan. Leave Jordan to do what he wants to do. Is that Spyro? No, it's his much bigger cousin, not Spyro. No, this big boy here, his name is Chrome. Might be. I think his snout's too big. That might be what's bothering me. There we go. There we go. Much better. Oh, Gilligan, I think I've seen this video actually. Cause yeah, I remember Ant Dude talking about like this game where it's like, oh hey, do you want Croc?
Which we hear is the best thing ever.
Oh, this is the closest we're gonna get to having Croc.
And get a $45 gift card. Visit specialoffer.samsclub.com to join. See site for details.
People are shedding on 11 because 11 is just a random select for online mode. Well, what's the problem with that? Like, let people pick random. Some people just enjoy maining random. Don't shame them. They like to live life dangerously. Though compared to 12, I'm not sure. 12 has its original moveset, but is flawed in odd and third strike. And 11 is a random select with a slime skin and weird voice. Street Fighter 5 already has random select but can't be used online. Well, you know what? Why not give them the option? Anyways, I wanted to show you this one that honestly kind of ends me a bit. It's a Nintendo game. When would you ever expect a graphical masterpiece from them? Breath of the Wild? A nice DLC pack, Pyro, and some other chick. I don't know. I don't play Xenoblade. Is that heavy weapons guy dressed as Mithra? Yeah, no. Nintendo has had a good number of games that had really good visuals on them. And Breath of the Wild is one of them. Breath of the Wild is one. The Mario Galaxy games, those look fantastic. Smash looks really good. Hell, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Are you really going to tell me that game doesn't look good? Because if you are, I have Jordan on speed dial. I know how to summon him. Yeah, I know he's playing Bloodborne right now, but don't you think I don't know how to summon him? Awoo? Worlds collide. Why are you going awoo? Are you trying to start a howl? Because that's how you start a howl. Actually, you know what it also might be that I'm probably having a bit of an issue with? It might be just how far away his eyebrow is from his horns, because that is a gap. That is a huge gap. Let's see if we can't fix this. There we go. I want a Street Fighter V to be on the Switch so Smash players won't complain about motion inputs anymore. God, I hate seeing those Terry rants. Well, all I can say is if you don't like input characters, don't pick up the character. And let the people who are willing to put in the work to utilize the character, just let them do that work. No one's forcing you to play the character. Really think you're really going to convince gamers, Nintendo fans or not, that Nintendo can have games that look beautiful. Gamers can be stubborn as mule. I mean, I'm aware of that. Doesn't mean I can't shit on them. It's like you should know me by now, Mr. Maniac. It's not fuck. I can't even get my names right now. It's almost midnight, Jesus. Yeah, no, but yeah, no, Malik, it's like, you should know me by now. It's like, if I know you're a dumb fucker who can't who just, I really can't think of my words right now. But, you get my point. Like, if you're a person who can't be easily convinced like that over just simple logic, then no, I'm just gonna shit on you.
Mattress. Head into Ashley Home Store and experience your new mattress in a box before you buy it. Then simply order online or from your local store. Click the link to have better sleep shipped free to your door. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Now, I don't care, Ashley Home Store. That's not my home. If Professor X can move things with his mind, why can't he move his legs? good question. That is a very good question. The epitome, Raging Storm is my favorite, the epitome of scrub. I'm gonna send you that meme real quick. Okay. You do that. You send me that spicy meme. Actually, you know what? You know what, guys? I have myself a fun idea. Bro, switch to live chat. My messages aren't in order. Ever heard of Billsby's infamous tirade against command input? It was the funniest shit I've ever heard. The epitome of scrub. Okay. I'll take a look at that some other time. But guys, I have a very spicy meme for you guys. This will be a very fun meme. Okay? See, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to ask you people to go to this man's Twitter. Go to this man's Twitter, send him a picture of Melia Antiqua from Xenoblade Chronicles, and tell him that if he beats Bloodborne, she will give him a kiss. Trust me, it'll be great. I don't have it, Twitter. Aww. Sadness. I can name a bunch of Nintendo games that looked amazing today and even for its time. Mario 3, Donkey Kong Countries, SNES Trilogy, Kirby Dream Land 3, DK64, Star Fox Adventures, Mario Sunshine, Pikmin 1 and 2, Zelda Wind Waker, Mario Galaxies 1 and 2, Kid Icarus Uprising, Skyward Sword, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Nintendo Land, Pokken Tournament, Xenoblade 2, Astral Chain, Luigi's Mansion 3, Kirby Rainbow Curse, Yoshi's Woolly / Crafted World, Nintendo, Smash Ultimate, Pikmin 3, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Metroid Prime Trilogy, Metroid Other M, Mario RPG, Paper Mario Color Splash, and Origami King, and many, many more. Yeah! See, they exist, people. You did the deed. Thank you, Maniac. Damn it, Lorenzo, no! Yo, Realm Wars is streaming about Bloodborne or whatever, and if you beat Bloodborne, some waifu will suck your pee-pee. No! God damn it! That's not what I wanted you to say! I just asked for you to say that Melia would give him a kiss. I didn't tell you to say she was gonna go the whole mile. Fuck. Oh god, I'm gonna get an earful from Jordan. I was, because Jordan's playing through Bloodborne, and I was saying, spam him images of Melia Antiqua from Xenoblade Chronicles, and tell him if he beats Bloodborne, Melia will give him a kiss. You just went the whole extra mile. It's like, no, we ain't just going for the kiss, we're fucking. Melia is a queen who fucks. I did the dance. Yeah, so I saw, Lorenzo. So I saw. Wait, what happened? Apparently, if Jordan beats Bloodborne, Melia will suck his dick. Jordan, I saw his response to you, maniac. So basically, if he wins, she'll marry him. Got it. Yep. Hi, Monty Presents. You know what? It's getting close to after hours, so maybe Melia will fuck him. Shooters. Kedra, how's your training doing? No more left? Ooh! I think someone bought something from my shop. Never mind. I was let down. How dare you, capitalism? I wonder, what is level threshold? Oh, okay. Kedra gonna be taking a while before he has to eventually rank up in his training course. I did it again. Right this time. Oh! Oh, that's a sexy Melia pick. Realmore said if you speedrun Bloodborne with 1% health, you will suck your PPS. Oh my god! That's even worse! She will suck your PP and you get to anal her with more butter! No! No! Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad. Happy March, everyone. This isn't leprechaun music. What did I miss? You missed Lorenzo misinterpreting what I say! You know, see, Crystal Stargirl, here's what you do. You go to Jordan's Twitter, and you send him a picture of Melia Antiqua and say if he beats Bloodborne, she'll give him a kiss. But Lorenzo decides, nah, that's not enough. What I did? No, I did it. I saved the church. Church is on fire. This is fine. What tweet maniac? Yeah, Malik. The idea is to go to Jordan's. Go to Jordan's Twitter, send him an image of Melia Antiqua, while saying if you beat Bloodborne, she'll give you a kiss. That's what I want to see happen. That's the thing I added. And the speed one with 1% health. That's the thing I added. And a pick. Yeah, you got quite the pick of Melia, alright? Also, what song is this? This is a remix of Ho-Oh's Battle Theme. Yeah, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Battle Ultra Ho-Oh. Yeah, it's a remix of Ho-Oh's battle theme, using the instrumentation from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It could be worse. Could be Frutalia. Do I want to know? Or do I already have a vague idea of what it may be? I know what Futa is. I just can't get over the warm butter part. That fucking slayed me. Skylar, can you believe these people? Can you believe them? That's what I thought. Guys, I think you're staring at me. It's a combo, Lorenzo. Yeah, I thought so. That's what I was thinking it'd be. Yeah, that's what I thought it was, Lorenzo. Scala hentai is pretty spicy, not gonna lie. Yeah, I wanna know anything about that. I totally haven't looked that up. No, never. You can't prove it. Is she still staring at me? She's still staring at me, guys. The wife is staring directly at me. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was working on my animation. Sorry, I muted my phone so I can get it done. No problem. I don't mind lurkers. Hi. Hello there. Yes, yes, I love you too. It's the profile pic. Hey, yes, everyone, meet my wife. She's very loving, especially towards me. In fact, dare I even say, specifically towards me. Is she going to crap your face and same shirt and everything? Oh yeah, it is the same shirt. Is it the same shirt? It might be. You just have to look on Twitter. Hey, listen, honey. I know you love me. I love you too. But there are just some things I cannot do with one hand. Thank you. Don't take that out of context. If you do, I'll cry. Man, people are sometimes over uptight over poke hentai. In some cases, yes, it's eyebrow raising, and others are just, Warlord, what are you doing? Daily reminder that Warlord and Skitty can fuck. It's even worse when you realize Skitty's not even the smallest thing that Warlord can breed with. That's terrifying. Skylar, what's that? What did you? Oh. Okay, hon, I get you. I get what you're telling me. Hey Google, set a timer for 1 minute. Let's see some smiles in the chat. Alright, Skylar says you pass. You passed the smile check. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Calm down, hon. There you go. That being said, actually, it's something I do need to fix up. That should not say page 25, that should say page 28. Because that is where we are. Lorenzo, no! I just saw on Twitter, no! God damn it! Why you do this to me? God damn it. I will say, I do like Skyla in the Sylveon-inspired outfit. I do like that. A plus. Get my approval. So does she watch while you do a walk? Lorenzo, that's a personal question, sir. Listen, you don't see me come up to you and ask me who you're banging. Brian, where's your license to be horny on main? I think you're forgetting, Mr. Maniac. This is after hours. License not required. Oh, I'm banging nails on the wall. That sounds painful. Ooh, giggity. Quagmire, get the hell out of here. Your show sucks anyway. Apparently, from what I'm hearing, there was actually a recent episode of Family Guy where apparently they tried to make it a big deal that Stewie learned how to swear, and then Lois is all freaking out going like, I wonder who taught my child to swear, but it's like, that kid's been cursing up a storm for so goddamn long. Why are we making it such a big deal now? Don't check. What do you mean, don't check? Maniac, give me your phone. You know what? Give me your phone. Twitter's where brain cells all go to die. True. Okay, yeah, but it's like you go to Twitter, it's like you go on your keyboard, the keyboard goes, it's my turn on the brain cell. Okay, come to Canada. I'll give it to you then. You know what? I'll do that, and then I'll also be seeing Cassie at the same time. Actually, you know what? I feel like sharing with you guys a series of videos that I have stumbled across. So imagine if Haikyuu characters had Twitter. We'll get each other a really good laugh out of these. You guys ready for that? You guys want some good laughs? Because these are some good laughs. Here, I'll even turn the autoplay on just so it can keep going. Oh no? Well, we're gonna be playing them.
What apps have y'all bought that are worth the money? Mozzarella sticks for sure, and potato skins are a classic. Bitch, what? Appetizers. Applications. Oh. Rare fish. Please, no questions. Why would a fish need sunglasses? What the hell I just say? Love walking in the rain, hate the concept of wet clothes. I'm tired of life and its obscure sufferings. Pro tip for rain walking. Swimsuit. Walk in the rain naked, easy solution. Umbrella. I almost died making Pop-Tarts. You're amazing. I love you. My forehead is bleeding. Stop letting your heart and your dick choose your men. I'm confused lol, what's left? Oh, never mind LMAO. My brain. You right bro lol, you is right. You really forgot your whole brain. He read this tweet with his dick. 5 test came back negative. 6 out of 10 tweet. The joke hits, but it's not that funny. What the fuck? 0 out of 10. No dragons. I'm right fucking here. When your cat licks his paw, then rubs his head with his paw. Wow. That's his shampoo and conditioner. Insightful. So true, bestie. Kenma, how much melatonin did you take? Yeah. Guys, I think I'm addicted to volleyball. I wish you were addicted to shutting the fuck up. You wanna set me so bad, it makes you look stupid. Okay. What if trees cry when we eat their fruit? Because their fruit is basically their babies. So every time you eat an apple, you're eating a tree baby. Dude, did you smoke all of it? What if at Sawamura 01 sees this? What do you mean if? Homie, you just fucking tagged him. Stop, why do I keep forgetting to block him? Well, it was nice knowing you guys. No, you delete this. Damn, so when's the funeral? Rip in peace. Every day I am tested. Actually, fruit is more like the tree's ovaries. Literally not one single person fucking asked. This thread is a train wreck. If I got arrested, what would y'all think it was for? Shoplifting a whole S rotisserie chicken. That's really specific. You just give off that vibe, IDK. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Bro, that was one time. I still have nightmares about it. Just straight up murder.
I see you, Gilligan.
Making fun of my overalls. Waka-chan, that's not a crime. Well, it hurt my feelings. I said I was sorry. Anyways, you're all wrong, it was public intoxication. What? Tendo, did you actually get arrested? Tendo. Okay, Noel's verse. Go!
Take a walk.
Okay, this I'm gonna have to skip in the video because I don't need to get hit with copyright strikes.
Felt cute, gonna delete? Well, hurry up. Dudes really be calling me ugly when we got the same face. Make it make sense. Did you just subtweet your twin brother? If the shoe fits, he's literally the only person this could be directed at. What? This face? Nah. Ya like jazz, head ass? I shoulda just ate you in the womb. What do y'all usually get from Chipotle? Explosive diarrhea. Jesus fucking Christ. I meant like your order. Oh. Can't stand you. Why do pets love eating meat-flavored cereal with no milk? You have brain damage. Dog food doesn't even taste like meat, TBH. It's not for you, king. Why are you late again? Who cares, I'm literally sexy. Starting a GoFundMe to bail Tendo out of jail, link in bio. Why can't we just leave him there? PSA, no one's allowed to buy Suga any more toys. I'm sorry. Please elaborate. I got in trouble with my lightsaber. I love when life gets hard, it means something better is coming. I cannot do this today. It's the words of Wiseman watermark for me. Someone else talk to him, cause I'ma hurt his feelings. Hinata, there's still time to delete this. Nice quote, Hinata. Very inspiring. You would say this, you boomer. SMH. How was nationals? Yo. Get his ass ushy-gushy. This is fan behavior. Y'all pray for Hinata. Ain't nothing wrong with him, but I ate his donut before this picture, and he said he's never smiling again. LMAO good. Fuck you, Slim Jim. Bro, I will punch you. Please, why is this so funny? It's a joke. New profile pic. Hey mamas, are you free Sunday lol? Move. What the fuck? How are you gonna say that to Japan's best high school center and server invited to the All Japan Youth Intensive Training Camp? I ain't reading all that. Just stay away from my girl. Boys, calm down. I'm not interested in either of you. OMG guys, do not try to flip bacon with your hands. Wasn't planning on it. Lev, I am coming to your house to break both of your kneecaps. Son? Imagine getting jumped by a bunch of Nakoma motherfuckers, and you hear one of them say, "Give his ass the yakisoba." Tanaka fledged. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my god, not the yakisoba bun. Hehehehe. This is bald on bald crime.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
I be like I don't care. Then throw up from anxiety. Where we all trust anyway? Anyway. You corrected the one correct word in that sentence. Pull out game catastrophic. Jail. Hey guys, I'm back at it again with the Haiku Twitter. I tried to make this one longer, because you guys deserve it. Thank y'all so much for 10,000 subscribers. Like goddamn, that is actually insane. Please enjoy this video. It really shows off how broken my humor is. Also, if you're wondering WTF these pictures are, check out my TikTok at SukiDude for context. Okay, love you besties. What should I do with this empty stomach of mine? Fill it with rocks. Does anyone that's normal have any suggestions? Gym class is literally child abuse. You can't tell me with a straight face that you hate dodgeball. It's actually very easy to hate dodgeball when someone throws a ball straight at your face and breaks your glasses. Have you considered dodging? My child is fine. He sings every time he goes to the bathroom.
Suki.
You know what? At us next time. It calms me. I can't find my phone. OMFG. Looks like it was Kageyama's turn with the brain cell today. At Kate Tsukishima, you genuinely look exactly like this. Please, this took me out. Okay, Caillou. No, not Caillou, I. Running is so humiliating. If I was getting kidnapped, I'd still walk away. Retweet. The retweet button is literally right there, edgelord. Raise your hand if you think Oikawa needs an intervention.
Everyone raises their
What did
hand.
I do? It's the Fetty Wap Oikawa. Yeah, you need to stop. Okay, but like.
I got a Glock in my Rari.
Blocked and reported. Why does my team never take me seriously? IDK King. Bitch, don't uplift me. Gonna put metal in the microwave on purpose for attention. Mood. Concerned question marks. Please do not. Can't help it, my Mars is in Libra right now.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, James.
Are the first years like okay? Watching Karasuno's game with that Kazumi Kenma.
Mr.
Can you
Maniac,
do
I
live
see what you
tweet
sent me,
updates?
and I hate it.
Sure. Noya's doing the renegade in the middle of the court.
And you
Oh,
wanted
period.
to get me canceled.
The plural of juice should be geese. Is this what you think about at 1 in the morning? You weren't answering my texts. Go to sleep, Bikuto-san. Watch the TikTok I sent you. Fine. Wait, why isn't geese the plural of juice? Right? Please do not encourage him. What do girls do with their boobs when they shower? Like, do they just hang there? I throw mine in a quick messy bun. I take mine off and stick them to the shower door. OMG, how? I can never get mine off. Huh? Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. I think my stomach is gonna explode. No one asked. Why, what happened? I drank too much mouthwash. You fucking what? The fuck you mean too much? Bitch, you're not supposed to drink it at all. If no drink, then why smell good? Die. Banned from Club Penguin again. What did you do this time? Called someone's puffle a fat fuck. Love that for you. I love Club Penguin. I'm playing it with Kageyama and Yamaguchi right now. Never mind, Kageyama got banned. This game is stupid. What did he say? Bitch, throw another snowball at me, I dare you. And I do it again. Going to McDonald's, does anyone want me? Did you mean to say want something? No. Are you okay? No. Well, maybe if you came to share Jebrich, baby? What the fuck was that? Oikawa fucking killed him. LMO, some dude is trying to fight the entire Obajose team right now. Oh fuck. Was it Tanaka? It was Tanaka. God, I am not one of your strongest soldiers, deadass. Stop, I ain't do anything to you. I forgot the word for detergent, so I just asked the Walmart worker where the laundry sauce was. Good morning to nobody except Yamaguchi Tadashi. Don't post your negativity on a positive post. Electrons. I should kick your ass.
Take a walk, hey, take a walk, yeah.
Hanging in that. Skipping that.
Like for a TBH, comment an emoji for a rate 1 through 10. There's no way. What the entire fuck? How did you find this? Please, I'm orbiting the sun. OMG, can I get a TBH, Suga? TBH, I wish you were dead in a ditch. Ha ha ha, good night. Not the XD. Rate. Broke my scale. Lol penis, give me your phone. What apps have y'all bought that are worth them?
You just showed that one. You can't double dip.
Okay, why we low-key a volleyball team right now? Wait, cuz low-key. No, because I was thinking the same thing. Y'all for real believe everything you see on the internet? True. Homeo. Wait, you're right, Like, why is no one talking about it? Bye. Yo, you got a point. Not y'all believing him. Where am I?
Bruh.
He's beautiful. Who? The setter reading this. Suga and Daichi, stop flirting on the timeline challenge.
Bruh.
I think I'd be a sexy bird. Tendo, what does this mean? IDK, I don't remember posting it.
Bruh.
I'm so hungry, but I don't know what to eat. Then just fucking eat nothing. Understandable, have a great day.
Bruh.
Seiko be like, I know a spot. Then drive you off a cliff. Okay, but did you die though? Ungrateful ass. I think you're a great driver, Seiko. Simp.
Bruh.
Ushijima be like, I know a spot. Then take you to his family's farm. You said you liked the farm.
Bruh.
Guys, my boyfriend told me that he doesn't love me anymore. Bokudo. That is not what I said. What did you say then? I said I can't toss to you right now. Same thing.
Bruh.
Dripped out to my fucking ears right now, please don't talk to me. Are you fucking stupid? I mean generally yeah, but why do you ask?
Bruh.
Where you at? Practice started 10 minutes ago.
I'll be in the kitchen cooking.
Yep.
Don't know why I fucking bother.
Bruh.
Top 5 bruh moments. What is actually wrong with you? Rip. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. Suga. WTF. How do we always end up here?
Bruh.
What the fuck was I just about to Google? How to be a good captain. Hair gel in bulk. Why does my boyfriend like video games more than me? How use hair to make me taller. Chemistry jokes funny. Okay, that's quite enough.
Bruh.
Very excited for season 3. Which show? Ushijima. Please respect my privacy. Semi.
Bruh.
Who else eat their PB&J sandwiches raw? Hey King, personally I can't take this anymore.
Bruh.
I will never elaborate because I have no idea what I just said.
Bruh.
If my brother lied to me I would simply not let it affect my ability to express my emotions. RIP to Tsukishima, but I'm different. What the fuck?
Bruh.
Spare coochie? No more. Hey guys, I'm back at it again.
Alright. I think I'll get the music back up. We heard the funnies for enough. There we go. Let's stand proud, guys. Raw indeed.
そして集いしスターダスト100年目の目覚めに呼ばれて男たちは向かう時の 砂を越えるジャーニー鎖のよう連なる絡み合うカルマ光で隠す定めスタンダップスタンダップスタンダップ打ち込むのは Right now, right now, right now 心になぶれ Break you down, break you down, break you down 拳放つ聖なるビジョンスタート知られてた時に日の光浴びせるのは誰だ未来残す希望流れ星のクルセイダーズかけるのは命守るべき愛とカードは配られた
No. No. Wait, hold on. There is no need to take off your clothes. Why is Melius saying this to me? Melia can't be my wife. That's Jordan's wife. So she can't take her clothes off for me. That's just not right. So if Relmore is a person who isn't very well versed in the Street Fighter, thinks you're a scrub at Street Fighter, hand over your fight stick to the Cypher Troll. Melia is not allowed to take her clothes off to me because I am not her husband. That is Jordan. Play the third strike rap. I think I might know what
that be disaster. I'll beat you endless and continue the day after. Street Fighter 3, that's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors. Pick your character, don't wanna represent your life. You start with anybody, so make your choice right. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to
I like this.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One box to leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge me. See you talking to the game, couldn't be talking to me. I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know we just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice.
By the way, this is the character select page. Hell yeah.
Choose your type of life cause you gotta. I tell you from now, which fighter will be the hotter. I don't think you want this one. Just practice. Just challenge me when you're ready. Tactics, high punches, spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make you backflip. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Helps around, get third strike if you're able. Able is worth it.
Select to make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dang, 3 hours stream. Imagine that. Imagine the amount of work you could get done in a live stream. There's nothing about that.
Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I know you got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make them, mad rockets to bring them. Just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it. I don't know where you got your skills from. Jump off it. Bring it on. Any opponent or contender. No one can stop this with guns and objects. As far as
Okay, I think I'm gonna head out. Thanks for the laugh, Brian. Really needed to ask you today. Hey, chat with you later. Begins to be pulled down to the depths of hell. No, Satan, you're not allowed to have him yet. But yeah, see you later, maniac. I just like the idea that this track is essentially just, yeah, you pick this character, you're stuck with him for life. Like, if you pick a character, this is your main. You're not allowed anyone else. Like, it's so meta. But you know what? Yeah, there we go. I gotta go now. Sorry I couldn't stay, but needed to get everything done. That's fine. Perfectly fine if you have to go. Just take care. not forced to stay. Kedra, how are you holding up? Oh, dang, you're almost done. Love me some good old yam. Gonna get a couple more details on him. Right. And I want to say, for now, I think this is where I will end things off. We got a lot of work done, 3 hours into the stream, and yeah, I see people are starting to head off, and it certainly is getting late. So, thank you all for coming to the live stream, watching me art, watching me being able to talk and ramble about subject matters that I'm clearly an expertise in.